The LandCruiser Prado is a big car, and in this 3-litre VXL guise, it's rather like riding an elephant. It lumbers along and soaks up the terrain, and will get you where you want to go in relative luxury and comfort. But poke it with a stick, and it's liable to stomp on you. The Prado in the VXL guise is absolutely amazing off-road. The levels of luxury and comfort not usually associated with this kind of lifestyle. It is also incredibly capable. Now, if I had one point of contention, it would be the cream interior. Not really conducive to an off-roady lifestyle, lots of muddy boots. The boot is already pretty badly marked up from just bags and things. But it's on-road where its manners really come alive. Once you get out on the tarred roads, the road manners of the Prado become very apparent. Yes, it has a bit of a big lumbering nature, as we mentioned before, which makes it a bit of a chore to pilot around parking areas and shopping malls. But it's when you get out and start cruising and driving that you see that the ride is truly something else. And I think that has a lot to do with all of the tech that's been packed into the drivetrain. I mean, you can raise and lower the ride height with a click of a button. You can activate the diffs, you can activate four-wheel drive, you have crawl, downhill assist, hill climb assist. You can even switch off the traction control if you really wanted to. Now, the interior of the Prado is quite a special place to be. It's very luxurious, very comfortable, but I have to question the color combination. You see, this is a very capable off-road machine with a cream leather interior. As we said while we were off-roading, I can't imagine a lot of muddy boots climbing in and out of here without it marking up terribly. Now, I will say it again, the Prado is a big car. It is actually a full 7-seater, with that third row being power operated. There's a small little panel at the back by the tailgate which actually raises and lowers that third row option flat into the floor, which makes your boot absolutely cavernous when they are folded flat. Now, this Prado VXL is powered by a 3-litre turbo diesel engine. The tech's a little old, engine's been around the block a few times, but it's going to give you 120 kilowatts and 400 newton meters of torque, which is plenty to pilot you around town on the freeways and to scramble any rocky outcrops you might find off-road. Now, when you're in a car that is close to 2.5 tons, you really shouldn't be expecting phenomenal fuel economy. But in this, we've been averaging about 10.6 litres per 100, which is actually very surprising, considering that you're pulling around all that weight. Now, the Prado isn't a new car. This is basically just a refresh of a previous model. They have changed front and rear cosmetics and given us a few extras on the inside. Up front, you have new LED headlights. There's a new grille with those chrome slats. There's a new bonnet with these power bulges, which actually allow for a better view when you're going downhill off-road. Around the back, you now have C-shaped stacked taillights in LED. There's a new bumper with an insert. Along the sides, not much has changed. You're basically just going to get a new set of 18-inch wheels. What I'm most impressed with is all the things that are on the inside, the L in the VXL. Now, the interior of the VXL is packed with tech. From this 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with a banging 10-speaker sound system, it is really loud, to the little 4.3-inch TFT screen in the middle surrounded by the gauge pods. It really relays a lot of information, and there are so many buttons to push. Probably one of my favorite is this button over here that you can actually raise and lower the ride height of the car depending on where you're driving and what kind of obstacles you're going over. Now, I know the tech's a little bit old, but one of my personal favorite items has got to be the Box Armrest. You can store cool drinks and stuff in there, and it keeps them ice cold, just like a normal fridge. Round the back in the boot, you also have a 220-volt outlet. This LandCruiser Prado VXL retails for 969,900 Rand and comes with Toyota's 5-year 80,000 kilometer warranty and 3-year 100,000 kilometer service plan. Now, it is well below the million Rand mark that some of its competitors very easily surpass. And for these levels of trim and comfort and luxury, it just can't be beat.